Hey guys, how's it going? It's Power Gaming 8590 here, and today we are playing through a very rare mod called the Oberland Station Basement Player Home by Red Rocket TV. Now, what makes this mod rare is that it is no longer available, and the only way to get a hold of it is to find somebody who had it installed before they took their mod down and is willing to share it. I was able to obtain it here, so to start this mod for this player home, first you need to have Oberland Station available as a settlement, and then you need to enter the station basement right down below where the little bed area is. So as we're entering the basement here, if you do enjoy Fallout 4 content, please feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We are pushing towards our goal of 500 subscribers. I would appreciate your support. Alright, so now we are inside the basement of the station. We have a sort your inventory option, as well as some lights. So let's go ahead and turn the lights on. I did not mean to shoot there. That is my bad. Let's see, we have a large toolbox that has some junk items in it. And this settlement, I did forget to mention, does come fully furnished and fully decorated based off of pre-war railroads. So we have a Nuka-Cola vending machine. So you can use pre-war money to buy different sodas. So you can buy Vim or Nuka-Colas. That is pretty interesting. I thought maybe this just spawned in a couple Vim, but no, that is a purchasable area. And making our way down to the basement area, we are going to go ahead and turn on the light there, and we're going to start by going to the right. And we have some magazine racks to store any magazines you find along your journeys, and a trash compactor that lets you scrap any of your junk items, which I don't have any, but that'll break them down into their basic components, like most of his mods. We do have a couple weapon racks to store some weapons. And what's back inside here? Looks like we got ourselves a little bathroom area that is highly decorated. We've got a barber chair. We can change our haircut if we so choose to. I, myself, am not going to be doing that, but that is there for you to use. You can change your character's presets / like morph their face and stuff if you hand make all of your stuff. We got a create a new compound. Okay, so you can use that to make some kind of a new compound. I'm not sure what that's for. We might have to wait and check a day. Say, what time is it in game? 8:20. We'll call it 8:30 a.m. So we'll come back to the next day. We got the infirmary. We can heal ourselves or get rid of radiation.
If I only had a bobby pin.
I forgot bobby pins. So we're just going to go ahead and pop that lock. And it gives us some aid items. We can sit on the toilet in case you got to take a poop. Anyway. Moving on. Now we've got a little jewelry box, a mirror, sink to drink in. We can drink out of the bathtub if we want. That did not give us rads, so that means that is a fresh water source, which is always nice. And like always, this is a highly detailed player home. We got a chemistry station. We got some storage for chems and aid items, which is always nice to have. Storage for different weapons. So we got melee weapons, explosive, ammunition, and armor and weapon mods. An armor workbench and a weapon workbench, both of which with unique items and custom meshes. Ooh. Oh, I do see we get a little bit of blinking out. That could be because I do have a higher FOV. And armor racks to display any armors we wish to show off. Now, what's this? Fireplace control. Ooh. That's nice. Oh, that's a cool bobblehead stand right above the fireplace. A dog bed. Oh, it comes with a bed for dog meat even. If you want to bring dog meat or any other dogs you have. Some chairs and reading materials. A couch to hang out on and wait. And what is this? For the next room? No, that's for in the lounge area. Okay, so this is the lounge. Now, what's over here? Power armor parts. Okay, so that's to store pieces of power armor, which is pretty cool. And we have a power armor station that you can use to, well, build power armor if you are bringing power armor in here with you. So we got a tool case, just some general junk items, tool chest. That is neat. It's behind the security gate. Ballistic weapons storage, energy weapon storage, some more racks to display any of them. Some ammo boxes with ammunition. It's to be expected to be found in them. That's also pretty neat, highly detailed area. And let's make our way back into, I'm assuming, the kitchen area. We've got a fridge to store any beverages or food items. A unique coffee cup collectible, if that is something you are into. Some bench seats to sit in. Food shelf to store any food items that you wish. A sink we can turn on. A cooking stove to cook any food items you bring with you. Station master safe. Oh, we got a station terminal. We can read that here in a second. Some more rare coffee cups. So let's go ahead and check out this terminal if our character wants to quit being weird. Alright, so we have station data logs. Bulletin order 2-76. Hand switch at MP 3.7 connecting to Vault Tech construction site, Quincy Branch. Entry to industrial track beyond yard limit sign near Quincy Quarries. Sighting now controlled by Vault Tech site foreman on duty Monday through Friday, 7 to 1700. Crews with orders to service the Vault Tech site will contact the train dispatcher, who will then coordinate movement with Vault Tech foreman. Alright, so this... Oh, there's the station master safe. We'll hit that. Stockpile. That'll let you sort your items. Mod info. So, okay, so this tells you all of the info about it and settings for the area. What, you can adopt a cat? Alright, does the station basement feel a little empty? How about adopting a cat? Vanderbilt the cat is ready for adoption at the click of a button. Is cat ownership not quite what you were expecting? Vanderbilt can be put up for adoption and sent to live with a Commonwealth cat lover just as easily. You can readopt Vanderbilt at any time should you have a change of heart. Yes, let's get that cat. So, we have a cat with us now. We'll head back here. And we'll go back to those data logs. We'll finish reading the data logs, and then we'll look at all the mod information. So, Station Master's log, October 10th. That bonehead road foreman Dawes showed up here again today. Must not have enough to do in the city, so he has to come up here to spy on my local crews. Says he wanted to catch the Lexington job stopping their train at the brewery to get a case of beers from the dock foreman. Kept going on about how he knew they were boozing it up on duty and just needed to catch them in the act. So he gets the bright idea of going to hide in the bushes on the south end of the bridge behind the brewery so he can jump out and catch the crew red-handed when they stop their train. After he leaves, I get on the horn to the crew office in Lexington and tell the conductor on the local job what's going on. Says he'll fix Dawes for good. So when the local comes past Grey Garden about an hour later, the hogger, Mikey Vital, slows down like he's going to stop the train at the brewery, just like Dawes is expecting him to. Crawls down to about a walking speed, but he don't stop just as the head end is at the bushes where that weasel Dawes is hiding out. Mickey hits the horn. Just blasts the horn right in Dawes' face. Oh man, wish I had a camera on me when Dawes freaked out, scared out of his gourd from the horn blast, and fell down the embankment into the water under the bridge. It was beautiful. While Dawes is treading water, Mikey rolls that train over the bridge and just waves down to him and toots the horn at him again. I loved it. Dawes dragged his soggy ass back up here muttering to himself, got back into his truck and drove off. Don't think I'll be seeing him again anytime soon. Station Master's log. October 10th. Okay. So there we go. This is a new one. I thought this was a duplicate entry. I talked to the dock foreman, Andy, over at the brewery today. Told him to stop giving the local crews their refreshments, at least until things with that bonehead Dawes settle down. Told him he could bring the care packages for the crews over to me and I would give it to him. Figure if I have the train stop here to pick up new switching orders, it will be less suspicious than them stopping at the brewery. That weed weasel Dawes will be back up here snooping around as soon as he dries out for his little swimming excursion yesterday. Figure I can keep a few of those Gwinnets for myself, the crews won't miss them, and it'll be my commission for saving their bacon with Dawes. Station Master's log, October 20th. The guy from Acme Vending showed up today to restock the Nuka-Cola machine. Said he was gonna put in some stuff called Vim. What the hell is a Vim? I asked him. He says it's made by a company up north and that Nuka-Cola was probably gonna buy him out. At least that's what he heard. He says he wanted to see what people thought of it so he could let the Nuka folks know. Don't think I'll bother trying one, not with all the Gwinnett the brewery keeps sending over for free. Bulletin order, October 11th. Effective immediately and until further notice, all trains approaching Oberland Creek Bridge, milepost 33.8 Oberland Secondary Track, will refrain from using the horn, bell, or other signaling device except in the event of extreme emergency. Any crew caught in violation of this order will be disciplined accordingly. So this is the guy that he made a rule that you can't blow the horn because he was snooping in the bushes and got scared. All right, and the next one is the same person. Speed restriction in effect, MP 27.3 to MP 28.1, Oberland Secondary Track. All traffic not to exceed restricted speed on account of broken rail at MP 27.5. Speed boards are in place. Track crews will commence repair work after the weekend. Alrighty, so there is all the lore. There, we hit unlock the safe. I can't remember if we did that. Mod info, so inventory sorting. All right, there's a footlocker labeled sorting located in the cabinet next to the front door. It allows to deposit an item and have it stored in the proper designated container. So you can just put whatever in there and it just teleports it to where it needs to go. That's really nice. Okay. So let's go back. Terminal sorting. Terminal sorting functions just like the container, except no weapons, armor, and clothing items. Okay, so that's neat. All right, yeah, I like that one. That's a nice one. Oh, back out some more. All right. Beer fridge info. The beer fridge is located in the kitchen. Any drink item placed into the refrigerator that has an ice-cold variant will be given the ice-cold buff after a 6-hour period. This applies to Nuka-Cola, Vim, or Gwinnett beer only. That's good. Alright. What's this? My First Infirmary. The First Infirmary will restore all health and damaged limbs, as well as remove all radiation. My First Lab will cure addictions and generate a random compound once in a 24-hour period. Okay. So that doesn't really tell us. Mod info, trash compactor, unit that will break down scrappable items into basic components. That's what I figured. Armor display. Okay, and you can change them to whatever gender you want. So we'll leave those how they are. So there is all the items available. So we'll definitely have to check out the laboratory so we can see what that generates. But let's keep looking. We do have a little bit more of an area for the bedroom. We have a bookshelf to store any books, our bed to sleep on, and some armor storage and a duffel bag full of stuff. Oh, and some clothing storage. Oh, and legendary items. So, like most of his mods, this is a very highly decorated area. We're going to go ahead, though. We are going to wait here for 24 hours and see what that lab produces. I'm thinking it's just going to make a random chem once a day. I don't think it's going to be anything huge, but we're going to check it out, and then I'm going to go ahead and give my final review of this mod. If we can ever be done waiting for this to progress. maybe someday. There we go. All right, now that we're done waiting the 24 hours, let's take a look at this chem. Has completed a compound. Medex. Okay, so yeah, it just produces a random chem. All right, so my thoughts on this mod. It is very well put together. It is very detailed. It is lore friendly. It comes with a little bit of lore. Has just about anything you could need in it or want. And I can't remember if I said this, but it is highly detailed. It's unfortunate that this is a hidden mod you can't easily obtain anymore. So that is definitely a negative, but if you can get a hold of it, you will not be disappointed in this. The settlers cannot mess with it. They can't get in here and steal all of your stuff. So for that, I am going to give this a 4.5 out of 5. The half point missing is due to the lack of availability of this mod. However, if this mod does get to 25, not this mod, if this video gets to 25 likes, I will go ahead and share this in my Discord server with the link on my channel page. Oh, the cat. I forgot about him. Hi, Mr. Whiskers. Sorry, Vanderbilt. Nice to see you. Too bad we can't pet you. But I will post it on my Discord server, link on my channel page. Honestly, I'll probably end up posting it anyway, but like the video. And moving on, do feel free to subscribe as well and leave a comment. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye!